Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about how to manifest the life of your dreams. I'm going to hop into the video, but before I do, make sure you hit the like button and let's get started. If you are thinking about manifesting your dream life and it feels like where you want to be is very far from where you currently are, or if it feels like your dream life isn't really attainable for you right now, if it doesn't feel like something that is realistic for you to achieve in your immediate future, then a really good technique for you is the idea of quantum shifting. Basically, the idea is that every version of you possible already exists in another parallel universe, and to bring forth whatever reality you desire, all you have to do is tune into that vibration and tune into that reality. So how can you do this? Is it your thoughts? Is it your emotions? Is it just innate beliefs about who you are and what you can accomplish? It's going to be all of the above, because your thoughts and your actions lead to habits and patterns that create your reality, that get mirrored back into your reality. And everything that happens confirms your beliefs about who you are and what you can accomplish. So that is going to be the strongest force behind bringing forward the reality that you desire. And many people describe this like tuning your radio station or tuning into different frequencies, and it's really about what you put your focus and your intention onto. If your focus and intentions are on the negative things or the lack of the things that you want in your life, that will get mirrored back into your reality. And again, that lack and negativity will only confirm certain beliefs that you might already have, and that will make those beliefs even stronger. And when you are trying to make big changes, that is going to be one of the most important things, is what you deep down believe. If you've ever had really just weird or odd beliefs about random things and you've noticed that they've always come true, that's a good example of things happening to confirm your belief. And sometimes it's the smallest, most random things that will always come true because we're not so attached to them and we don't really care about them too much. And that's why it's so important to shift your beliefs so that they work in your favor and they bring you what you want, rather than allowing them to work against you. You want to make sure that they're working for you and working in your favor. The next thing I want to talk about is getting into the rhythm of things. You might have heard about being in flow, and it's a really powerful state where you can manifest everything that you want really quickly and really easily. The idea of going with the flow or getting into the rhythm of creation is a really simple idea, but it can be difficult for some people to practice it in their daily life. When you get stuck in traffic or when someone is being really annoying at school or at work, it's difficult to just kind of allow things to be. But just like with people, you tend to get better outcomes if you just allow things to unfold the way that they were meant to. Sometimes you want something and it seems really unlikely that you would get it, but all these crazy things happen and it allowed you to get what you wanted. And looking back, you just thought, well, that was crazy. I don't know how I managed to make that happen, or how that could have even been possible, because it just seemed like it was definitely not going to happen. And then on the other hand, sometimes you want something really, really badly and nothing seems to be going right, and you're just trying really hard to force it to make it happen. But no matter what you do, it seems like something else happens and it just goes wrong, and in the end you just can't get whatever it is that you were chasing after. That's because what is meant for you will find you, and what is yours will not pass you by. So sometimes forcing things at the wrong time or chasing after things that aren't really meant for you can feel extremely frustrating, because you're just forcing and you're not allowing things to unfold. And sometimes it really is a timing issue, and that's something that a lot of people struggle with. I ordered something yesterday and it'll be here in a few days, but all night I was like so anxious just thinking about it. So I just really want it. And I think it's difficult for us to have any kind of time, to have patience, to allow things to come in naturally. We tend to just want what we want, and we want it now. But it's important to remember that things are on the way, good things are coming, and you just have to relax and allow things to unfold the way that they were meant to. The next one is commitment. So if you are trying to manifest a bunch of different things into your life at the moment, it's going to be a little bit difficult for you to really focus your energy or your attention or really commit to the one thing. And it's the same idea when it comes to your thoughts and your beliefs. So for example, if you're trying to manifest a partner, if you're trying to manifest wealth and abundance, and that's what you're focused on, that's what you're journaling about and scripting about, and that's what you're visualizing in the morning or at night when you're doing your manifestation rituals or practices. But then throughout the day, you have all of these other negative conflicting beliefs about whether or not you are able to get those things, whether or not you're someone who is capable of having those things, whether or not you're deserving or worthy of these things. You're then really splitting your energy and attention, and your commitment is very much shallow when it comes to manifesting these things. It's like you want it, but do you believe in it? Do you deserve it? Can you actually have it? Is it possible? How is it going to come to you? Your attention and your energy is being split into so many different conflicting things that it's really hard for you to actually manifest the things that you want into your life. So focus on committing fully. And this is something I struggle with because the idea of commitment, I find it to be a little bit scary. So I can understand and relate if you also have a hard time with this. But just like anything, you can practice. You can practice committing to your dreams and to your goals, because ultimately it's not over until it's over, and it's not over until you decide that it's over. If you keep your focus and your intention on something, it will come to you and it will manifest into your life. But again, try not to force things and try to allow things to happen in their own time. And the last thing I want to address is loyalty, but loyalty in terms of the self. And loyalty is not something that we typically think about in terms of self. When you think about loyalty, it's loyalty to your friends, your family, to other people, maybe even to your job. But what I want you to focus on is staying true and staying loyal to you and your goals and your dreams. This can be a very difficult thing for many people. It's hard for people who have spent so many years sort of putting themselves down or putting themselves on the back burner and not prioritizing their own goals and their own needs. It's a lot easier for us to prioritize sometimes what other people want. Maybe your boss wants you to do this. Maybe your friends or your family wants you to do something. Maybe your work, or you need to do something for school. It's a lot easier to prioritize those things, and sometimes we might even use those things as a distraction and as a procrastination tool in order to not focus on the things that we truly deeply want. And at the root of it, it's all about fear. Fear of failure, fear of not being good enough, fear of actually trying and failing. But if you think about it, everyone at one point had to learn how to walk, and we all failed many, many times and fell down many, many times before we were actually able to walk. So it's really important to stay true and stay loyal to who you are and what you actually want, and to put yourself on a pedestal and to focus on yourself. Put your energy and attention on what matters to you and pull it back from the distractions. Because what most people tend to do is we'll give most of ourselves to all of the distractions, to friends, to family, to work, to school, and then we'll do the bare minimum for our goals and our dreams. And what you want to practice is reversing that and putting most of your energy and your intention into what truly matters, and then giving everything else the bare minimum, basically just doing enough so that you can stay out of trouble and so you can continue to just work on yourself and your goals. Okay, that's it for today's little video. I hope that you found value in this. If you did, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this with someone who might also find it to be impactful. And I will see you next time. Bye!